Perfect! Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hello.
Welcome back to the guide part 2. This week we're talking about hygiene.
Honestly, right away here you come.
Kinda killed it.
Kinda killed it.
Not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie either.
Today we're just gonna be going over some basic feminine hygiene that we've either learned or have been taught, and maybe some people haven't been taught, so we're just gonna let you know.
Okay, so yeah, like Emily said, we're talking about basic hygiene and little things that you can do. I know to a lot of you this is gonna not be like, you're gonna be like, what the fuck, I do this every single day.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I think it's nice to always have the reminder, number one, and like, two, our audience goes from 14 years old to like 60 years old.
Yeah.
So like, we're trying to be out here for all the people.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
right.
So that's what it is. So first thing for Emily and I, like, we think that would be really valuable when you wake up in the morning is a couple things. We're gonna wash your face, you're gonna brush your teeth, probably gonna take a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are probably the three things you're gonna do when you wake up. But yeah, so let's start with washing your face.
Yes.
The most basic thing you could do in the morning is wash your face with CRV cleanser.
It's a great, like, everyday, super sensitive. It's good for all skin types. Oily, combination, dry. I personally have really dry skin, and so I found this cleanser has been great as like a starter cleanser, but also like I still use it today.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Well,
no,
into
I
my
use
skincare.
I use either the CRV or I use one by the Inky List, which will also pop up here. We both use them. They're very light, like for good sensitive skin. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah,
and they're pretty cost effective as well.
Yeah, they're pretty affordable. They last a long time, and they do a good job of like, it's a nice deep cleanse without it being irritating
and like stripping
Yeah.
your face and whatever. So also with that, next thing I would say, like moisturizer, again, easiest thing to do is the CRV moisturizer.
Yeah.
Super basic, super simple, has hyaluronic acid in it, exactly what you need.
Yeah, anything like non-fragrance and very gentle is what I would recommend. I would stay away from anything that's heavily scented, anything that's like, has like some weird, even like I found like tinted stuff for me doesn't work great with my skin. Some people it really does, but like, yeah, just as basic as they come is perfect for like an everyday moisturizer. I
definitely prefer something that's also light. I
Yeah.
don't want anything that's super creamy and cakey, especially going throughout my day.
It's better
As
for
like a
night.
Yeah, like a thicker night cream's okay, but I would definitely say I just don't like that feeling on my face. So definitely play around, get some different moisturizers, do that. Third step, if this is like the most basic skincare, what you should do every day. Man,
Sunscreen.
woman, whatever it is.
Dog. Baby.
Cat. Hamster.
Put your damn sunscreen on.
Put your sunscreen on, every single person. Personally, my favorite is Supergoop. They have so many different lines, so many different, like for different needs. Like some of them have vitamin C in them, some are shiny, some of them are just clear. But yeah, yesterday I was talking to this lady at Sephora, and basically she was saying that Supergoop is good for almost all different types of skin types because there's no white cast that's left. It absorbs by almost every single skin
Yeah.
type. So it's literally perfect for everything, their whole line.
Yeah.
So if you want a good, it's a little more on the expensive side though. It's like $35 per product, but it's definitely worth it and it lasts a while.
Right.
So
Yeah.
there's that. That is like, wake up in the morning, first thing you should do, wash your face.
Yeah.
Sets the tone for the day.
It really does, and it helps, like, yeah, it gets you ready for your day, it gets you woken up, which is a big thing for me, because, like,
That's kind of why I do it.
Getting out of bed is hard as shit anyways.
Yes.
And then it also is, like, it's a great refresh before you, like, put your makeup on, or if you don't wear any makeup during the day, it just gets you going.
It's perfect. Next thing you should be doing in the morning, brushing your teeth.
And here's the thing about brushing your teeth, we're not really taught besides, like, do circular motions, like, whatever. I would say you don't realize how short you're brushing your teeth until you get like a timed toothbrush. So brush your teeth for a full 2 minutes.
Yeah, so we were actually talking about this earlier. We both use the Quip toothbrush. Honestly, it's the easiest thing. I think how much is that at Target? So to get the Quip toothbrush at Target, it's $40. It comes with two like new reusable heads. and the toothbrush itself, and it's $40
and I
with
think
the traveling case.
It comes in it as well with a coupon to do the subscription.
Yes, so I do the subscription, and it's like $3 to $5 a month, or no, every 3 months, and they send you new heads to your house with a new battery in it. There's no rechargeable anything. Like Emily said, it times you for 2 minutes, so it's 30 seconds on each part of your mouth. It's gonna stop the vibration. You know how to change. Literally like foolproof. I'm sure other toothbrush brands, like especially like electronic toothbrushes, do that as well. This is just one that we found that we enjoy. I know it's not the best one out there because I've heard like mixed reviews, but
it's aesthetic as well. Like it looks nice. It's very minimalistic. If it's great for travel,
it's not chunky.
You don't have to charge it. It's just a battery. So like I don't know. This is my favorite toothbrush that I've ever used, and also like I've had no cavities since I started using it.
I'd agree.
So I mean, it really speak for themselves.
No, for real. I mean, like, we're not saying you have to buy the quip, but like that's just what we prefer to use. They also do like a nice, sleek dental floss that's like reusable. Now I won't lie, it's a little bit difficult to like change the floss in it, but they do have that option too, and like what you should be doing too is flossing. Morning and night you should be flossing.
I mean, the dentist, it's annoying and you think it's unnecessary, but I'm telling you what, like it changes the game for your hygiene for sure, especially if you have like a built-in retainer like I do on my bottom teeth. Those like they're like picks that you use for whenever you have braces, and they almost look like pipe cleaners. Get those, they are so good.
Also like stanky breath. Like what do you mean? Like you're gonna like let your food rot in the back of your teeth? Fucking get that shit out. And the other thing is too, brush your fucking tongue. If you have a white tongue, we ain't kissing.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that. Brush your fucking tongue, because also like a lot of bacteria sits on there.
Totally.
So you brush your teeth, you don't brush your tongue. Well, now you still have bacteria in your mouth. Get that shit out.
Get it out.
Get that morning breath gone.
Go.
Nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it.
I won't lie though, I'm not the biggest fan of mouthwash, but
I use mouthwash whenever I feel like I need it, but I
definitely refresh during the day.
I definitely don't need it all day.
Okay,
or every day.
So do you use it as like midday? I need a little pick me up.
Sometimes,
but it's not like in the morning.
No, or I'll use it like if I'm about to like go out to something important, like after I brush my teeth and everything, I'll use mouthwash to kind of keep it there. But if I want like a pick me up throughout the day, I keep those little Listerine strips with me. They're amazing, especially if you're in a professional setting, because you're not chewing gum. You're not like smacking on gum. You're able to refresh your breath. It's super easy, very discreet, and like people will appreciate a good smelling breath.
People remember you if you got bad smelling breath. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so those are definitely two things I think Emily and I would say you should do before you leave the house. Third one, most importantly, because this is if you showered the night before. Deodorant. Put deodorant on.
Yeah.
No one wants to smell your fucking sweaty pits. No one cares about your fucking herbal fucking shit either. Put on some good smelling deodorant.
That's the thing, you guys. Like, we're all about the environment and we're all for like natural stuff on your body, but something about a natural deodorant is not cutting it. So depending on your body
I've tried them all.
Yeah,
I have tried them all.
Depending on your body odor, you might need something a little bit more
advanced,
chemically.
Yes.
Yeah, and so my favorite one that I've been using literally since I think like the 8th grade is the Secret brand. I either use the Secret Outlast, which is like the more intense version, or I'll do the clinical strength. But I like to use the gel because I don't like the powder harder one.
Oh, really?
What is that called?
The stick?
Yeah, I don't like the stick because for me, like I would get balls of deodorant like in my armpits, or it would like rub on my clothes. So I prefer the gel. It's clear gel. It's great. It dries like soft to the touch. I love it.
I use Dove Advanced Care. I honestly just prefer this because I'm weird about smelling bad, and like honestly I carry deodorant with me everywhere I go. Like something about, like, I don't care. I will find a way to squeeze that shit into my purse before I put my fucking wallet in there. Like, deodorant is coming with me because I just don't like to smell bad. But, yeah, that's what I use. I found that to be one of the best deodorants that works specifically for me. It's a little bit like longer lasting. I'm in and out of the car all day, so that's a big thing for me. Like, I don't know, you kind of just get gross in the car.
Yeah, totally.
And then like working out, like it kind of, I don't know. For me, that works the best. I will say one thing to like be like wary of, and I believe that this is not aluminum free, so I'm kind of going against this here.
Yeah.
But like being really careful, like aluminums in your armpits, not to like scare anybody, but that's like linked a lot to like female like breast cancer because of aluminums in our deodorants going into our lymph nodes. So that's a little fun fact for you.
Well,
And there you go. So for the longest time, I really honestly I used aluminum-free deodorant. It just doesn't work the same though.
Yeah.
And that is the worst part.
it's tough. It's definitely a sacrifice. So do whatever you want. This is just what works for us personally.
Yes.
And that's what we've been rocking with so
So
far.
those are some things you need to do before you leave the house.
Before you leave the house, don't leave the house with stank breath. Don't leave the house with body odor, and don't leave the house with a greasy face. And put on your SPF.
The sunscreen's important. I don't care if it's like even cloudy for the day.
Yeah, put it
That
on.
bitch should always be on your face.
Mhm.
Always. You're always exposed to some shit. So, okay, throughout the day, what are some things like you would recommend that people do throughout the day to just like keep a fresh body, you know, keep it.
I mean, definitely keeping
Keep some
that
hygiene.
keeping that deodorant on deck. Whenever you need to reapply,
Mhm.
reapply. I've seen this bitch put it on in the club. I've seen her put it on at a restaurant. I've seen her put it on at the mall. Like, there is no shame in the deodorant game.
Not
Let
for
me tell
me,
you.
not for me.
One thing that you're never gonna catch her doing is smelling like shit. So like, just reapply whenever you feel the need. And if you're uncomfortable, go hit the bathroom up, put that bitch on, and then get.
Honestly,
back into
if
it.
you feel uncomfortable, let me know.
Yeah.
I've done it at like nice dinners at the table.
I'm not even joking. Like, I wish I was kidding. We would spend like $100 on a bottle of wine. Dove. Like, between the waiter. How's your food? Oh, it's great.
It's
Thanks.
great. Thank you. Thank you.
Do that. Another big thing I will say, especially like as a woman, like you can feel very like uncomfortable down there throughout the day, especially if it's like close to your time of the month or you've been very active
hot,
throughout the day. Changing your underwear is a very normal thing, and it's very like
Yes.
I would say like crucial for me to feel comfortable.
Especially, so for me, before I go to the gym, I'm for sure changing my underwear. Like, that is the time in the day that I know I will be changing my underwear.
Yeah.
But I think it's interesting because we were talking about this before we came up here to film this, and like, I feel like when I was growing up, it was very much like, well, you're gonna shower later, so it doesn't really matter. You don't gotta change your underwear. But like, it is very important. Like, even if you can't shower, a quick little change of the underwear to freshen up
It can make a really big difference in like your
Yes.
confidence and just like your overall like
feeling.
yeah, and I feel like it's probably better for your health.
Yeah, and
without
I'm
all
not
that
saying. Listen,
down there.
I'm not saying that makes us sound like we got the stankiest pussies out. there. We don't. I swear to you, we don't. We would not have a hygiene episode if we literally had stank ass pussies. But let me tell you something. Everyone around you will thank you. You are gonna thank yourself. Say you're like you worked all day and like you're going to grab drinks with people at night. Put some underwear in your bag if you can't make it home. Just change it up. You're just gonna feel fresh. You're gonna feel good. It's like a reset. It's like a
the
brain
biggest
reset.
thing. It's like it's more of a mental thing. Like you just feel better. You feel more confident, and you feel more like okay, I put myself together.
Yes, because it's like, to me, I'm very sensitive to smells. Obviously, she just said I like will literally put deodorant on a table. I'm very, very sensitive to smells. So something like that to me is like, okay, mentally I know we're good down there. Because what's gonna keep the underwear, you know? So I think it's very important to do that throughout the day. Emily already mentioned doing Listerine strips, keeping those on deck, gum, mints. Those are definitely valuable things to have with you because you can't always go brush your teeth after you just had lunch and you got a chimichanga down the street and now you got to go do a presentation. You got to make sure you can like quickly freshen it up. Or you had a coffee, honestly.
Coffee.
Something smells of coffie. Like I just had coffee. I'm like, damn, I got coffee breath, honey.
That's how I feel right now. I'm like talking to the floor.
I know.
I had green tea and I'm still like.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Fresher.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Last thing to do throughout the day is hydrate yourself. Water.
Literally during this video, I'm chugging out of this thing. We got a comment on one of our videos asking about this water bottle. This is literally from Amazon. I think it was $12. It's 64 ounces. I drink 2 of these a day. I will say, although it doesn't keep your shit cold because it's just a plastic water bottle, this has caused me to drink more water than any other bottle I've ever used. If you're looking for a cheap thing to remind you to drink water, this is great. They have a million different versions, like whatever.
I carry my Hydro Flask with me everywhere I go. Honestly, I didn't bring it upstairs right now and I'm a little like, what do I do?
I know, like as we talk about water, I'm like, I'm parched.
Where do I go? But like, I have the 32-ounce Hydro Flask. It does keep your water cold. And honestly, when I leave my house for the day, in the morning, because I can't make it home until like 7 o'clock at night normally, I bring like 4 other water bottles with me. But I say it's my emotional support water bottle because I take it everywhere. It is with me at all times. It's always in my hand. If I go to Emily's house, it's with me.
Yeah.
I could literally be going to Kroger and that bitch is with me in the car. Like, I take water everywhere with me. You should always be sipping it. It's good for a refresh of your breath. Honestly, that's like the number one thing.
Breath.
You are drinking your water, your breath is gonna keep like,
your mouth is just like, it's more hydrated.
Yes.
So if the halitosis is not gonna become kicking down everybody's fucking face when you're drinking a lot of water.
That's just effect number one.
Yeah. Number two, my skin. Hydrating your body hydrates your skin as well, because like your skin needs hydration from things other than just moisturizer.
Is it an organ? What is it? That
your skin is the largest organ.
Yes, that's and so you gotta also replenish that.
Yeah.
There's that. Also, body odor. We have noticed so much just by like the amount of water that we drink. Like the elimination of your body odor because you're constantly flushing out.
Right.
So nice. Bloating helps so much. It sounds silly to drink a lot more water, but the more water you drink, the more you're gonna flush out. Hence less bloating, because now you're constantly flushing out your system, which then in turn helps with your skin, helps with your body odor, helps with your breath.
Totally.
Helps with your hair.
Like, my hair has like, I feel like A, the shine, and B, just like how fast it's growing has increased so much the more water that I drink. I was so bad about drinking water few months ago. I'm a big like soda drinker. I love drinking things with my food that aren't water, and now that I've been forcing myself to drink more water, I'm noticing just like so many benefits. Specifically, like I have really bad eczema, and like that has gotten, I mean I still have it, but it's a lot more manageable now because my skin's way more hydrated.
Definitely water is the key to everything. Okay, so that's during the day. At night, now we're gonna switch over to nighttime things that you should do to kind of get ready for bed.
Yeah.
The cool thing about our bodies is they like know things that you do throughout the day, right? So when you wake up and you wash your face, your body knows like you're gonna have a good day. It's gonna be productive because it's something that you do every single day. So the same thing for winding down.
Yeah, totally.
You definitely should shower. It's been a long day. You should probably shower. Now, if you're a morning shower person, pop off. Good for you. Love it.
Still rinse your body before you go to bed.
Yes.
I mean,
get the dirt off of you.
The thing is, like, especially as women, there are certain parts of our body that never see the sun. Those parts of your body need to be washed before you go to sleep. In order to just, like, keep your overall health good, but specifically your vaginal health, like, you need to be washing yourself down there every day.
Every day. There's no excuse to not wash it every day.
Yeah. Specifically washing down there, make sure that you are using a very light soap externally, but internally only be using water, just letting it wash down there, open it up,
let her fly through. Honestly, this TMI, but here we are. I bend over and I pull my butt cheeks apart and just let it like run down.
Yeah.
Simple, effective.
Simple and effective, but also like
but I do that after I've already like soaked and washed myself because your booty hole juices should not be touching your vaginal juices.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it. It should not be touching. So do it only after you've cleaned yourself. I don't need my girls walking around with some UTIs getting more fun. No.
Yeah, but definitely wash that every day. Also, wash all of your legs and your feet. This is something I think we don't think about because as we're washing our hair, we're washing our upper body, we're just assuming like that's getting cleaned from all the soap that's kind of running down. It's important though that you do wash your feet. As a dance teacher, y'all, feet stink. Like smelly feet, nothing is worse than that. And a lot of times we can't smell our own feet. It's a scent that we've kind of been used to. So make sure that you're actually like getting in between the toes, you're washing it. I use a loofah, I don't know about you. Some people use a washcloth or like a sponge. Use something, lather it up, get it soapy, clean it. But yeah, don't just let the water wash it off. Actually clean your feet.
No, go in there, go into your armpits, get in little crevices. When you're in the shower, wash your face. Part of washing your face, washing your neck, washing behind your ear, kind of getting that whole area. We will be honest. Have we done it? Do we do it every single day? Sometimes I forget. I'm be real. Like we're like this. Everything we do here. Like I'm not saying we do this every single day, but it's like they become daily habits of ours.
Totally.
So like now it's just second nature, but also I'm not saying that I carry a Listerine pack with me every day. I'm not saying that I wash my ear every single day. We're not perfect, but think about it.
At least be cognizant, and thinking about adding this to your routine can definitely help your overall like externally presenting, but also just like your own internal health. Like
Mm-hmm.
you'll feel better. You'll start, you know, seeing the benefits of it as
The
well.
confidence will shine.
Totally.
Last thing on when taking a shower, washing your hair.
Mm-hmm.
Use a scalp like massager.
Mm-hmm.
I swear it is a game changer for your
really
hair.
is.
It really, really is. Like my hair feels thicker. It feels healthier. Honestly, we both have gotten compliments from our hairdressers being
Yeah.
like, "What do you guys do?" We use cheap ass soap from Target.
Yeah.
We don't use nothing special from Target. Honestly,
No.
I use Tresemme sometimes because like that's just
Yeah.
what it is. Cheap ass soap, but we both use hair scalp massagers.
Yeah. And I got
Game
mine
changer.
at like TJ Maxx.
$7.99.
It's nothing nice.
It's not nice. It's
silicone, like rubber
Yeah.
little massager. Just do that for like a minute or two
just
in the
little,
shower.
Yeah, doesn't have to be long.
No, open up your like follicles on your head, really clean your scalp, because a lot of hair loss and like dullness and everything is just caused because your scalp's just not cleaned properly.
Exactly. And honestly, it's, like I said, a game changer for your hair. And as females, we want nice hair.
Yeah.
So use it. Last thing, now you're going to bed, okay? And this is something that I've been recently doing, and I've seen a really, really good effects from doing this. And that's what I'm going to say. It's not something I've done all my life, but sleeping without underwear on. I'm not saying you need to sleep naked, but sleeping without underwear allows her to breathe a little bit down
Totally.
there. Keeps her fresh. Honestly, like I notice a difference in the mornings when I don't wear underwear versus the nights that I wear underwear all night. Totally different. Now, I'm not saying you have to sleep naked. 2 ways you could do it if you're not comfortable with being completely naked, and it's just different for you to not have underwear on while you sleep. One, big oversized t-shirts. You're kind of covered there. Maybe like t-shirt dresses for bed, nightgowns. At least you're covered, so you don't feel like you're as exposed. Or loose shorts.
Yeah, I last night I slept with like, I did like a pajama set, but I just didn't put underwear on. And
Right.
like, it's not directly on there, you're letting it breathe, but you're still feeling like that comfort of like having clothing on. Because I personally don't enjoy sleeping in the nude.
I love it.
But yeah, if that's something that you don't like to do, yeah, just have like shorts on or like wide leg pajama pants, something like that.
Yeah, just let her breathe. So those are some basic things that like we thought of that we do in an everyday life. I mean, I'm sure we miss some.
Yeah.
So definitely like let us know if we miss some, because we want you guys to know this is for you guys and bettering yourself and your overall well-being in this life. So those are some little things, little tips and tricks that we would say to use, implement every single day. And yeah. That is it. Thank you for coming to another YouTube video with us. But we love this series. The guide is so much fun.
Yeah.
We also want to hear feedback from you guys. We're going to be posting a lot more stories on the stuff that we're going to be doing for the YouTube channel, specifically the guide. And we want to hear from you guys. So make sure you guys check those out. Probably 3 times a week we'll be posting on the stories about this. And give us your input. Give us your stories. Give us some tips and tricks that you even have.
Yeah,
We want to hear it all. But thank you guys. We'll catch you guys on Friday for the video version of the podcast. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.